And welcome everybody to the Bump Day press conference here at the Open Wheels 500-mile race. What a day it was. We set the field of 33, 124 qualifying attempts later. After starting with an entry list of 110 drivers, we whittle it down to the field of 33. And what a fast and furious run of qualifications we had right there at the end of the day. Welcome to the Bump Day press conference, where we're going to wrap some things up, get you set for race week, and talk to the key players from today's Bump Day qualifications. We're going to jump right into it here. Make sure we have everything ready to roll. And we're going to bring in now Young O.
I don't know if you saw that earlier.
Oh, I yanked you out of your conversation, Young. It's Tanner Watkins with Open Wheels TV. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hello, Tanner. It's good to talk to you again. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, 1 year ago, we were here with the inaugural Open Wheels 500. Young's the driver of the number 23 machine for Ludicrous Speed. Last year, Young, you were on kind of the flip side of the coin for qualifications weekend. You took the pole, and you did have a daring run that day on pole day last year. You withdrew your time, which was well in to the front row. Went out, locked in the pole. Today, the circumstances were a little different. You started the day out of the field, put in a run, and were hanging on to the back end of the field before yanking your run once again while you were still in the field of 33, going out and making a statement, putting the car solidly into the field. What was that like in the final hour of today's Bump Day qualifications?
Yeah, I have to say that I haven't been in this situation near the end of the field in risk of being bumped from the field before, so that was something new, very interesting, and added quite a little bit of excitement, I have to say. But obviously there were some people behind me, and they were very confident that they would get in. And yeah, it's something new for me, so I just wanted to make myself a little bit safer in the field with that last run. But it looks like I didn't even need to do it. So, but anyway, has been a very interesting and very exciting bump day for me.
Right now, talking to Young O, driving the number 23 machine. It was an exciting run, and you solidified your position. It looks like you're going to roll off 30th for race day 1 week from today. You'll have a different view from the start this year, but what are you guys going to work on over the next week to ensure that this year's 2020 Open Wheels 500, you're a little bit more comfortable during the race situations than you were last year?
Yeah, last year was very, very, it was a big struggle for all of our team, but I think we worked on the weaknesses of our setup in the race from last year. So we have, even though we're starting all of us near the back, but I think that is a good thing, because we will be together, and we can work together to our way towards the front. So it's going to be interesting to see whether we can do that or not, because we are, even though we're in the same team, I think we have slightly different setups. But this week we'll try to see if everyone has some time and do some race runs together to change our mindset from the single qualifying and into being able to handle and adapt the race situations.
Right now, talking to Young O. Young, if I'm correct, it's somewhat late at night where you're at right now. So, you know, it takes a lot of commitment to not only be there for qualifications yesterday, but you were very active throughout the day today, especially in the morning sessions, putting in practice runs, feeling your car out, and that really seemed to build all the way into that final run that you made at the end of the day. Just what is it about this event that makes a veteran such as yourself get excited to sim race and really gamble, lay it all on the line right there at the end like you did. What does this event bring out of you?
It's I think I'm not the only one who is saying that this is the most professional and well organized sim racing event that I personally have been part of. I'm sure it's the same for many others who also participated in this event this year and last year. So obviously, and also we know how much effort you have personally put in this. Even this weekend, doesn't matter whether I'm up in the middle of the night, but you have been up from at least 12 hours in a row,
Yeah.
checking all the and constantly checking the servers and setting the grid and directing the traffic and stuff. So yeah, we appreciate your hard work, and that really gives us the motivation to put a little bit extra in this event as well. So it's a positive, very positive cycle, and we take from the positive energy that you give to us. So yeah, so we really appreciate your efforts.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate your efforts as well today, Young. Spectacular run, safely in the field now, and you'll be part of the field of 33, racing for that milk bottle again in 1 week's time. Great job today. If there's anybody you'd like to thank, you could go ahead and do that. But once again, congratulations on a stellar run to end the day.
All right, thank you, Tanner. Someone I would like to thank are obviously my teammates at Ludicrous Speed with Niles and Chris Cahill and also Team Doyle. They're the ones that made me want to keep racing in iRacing, even though I have a lot of other things going on right now. But yeah, they keep dragging me back into this hobby, so I'm thankful for that. And I know that Tim Doyle, he is building a new system because he has some performance issues in the race. So let's hope that that he gets that sorted. I'll help him out during the week, and hopefully that'll help both him and me get further towards the front. So yes, thank you to those guys, and again, thank you to you as well, Tanner.
Awesome. Well, that's Young O, everybody. Driver the number 23 machine for Ludicrous Speed. He will roll off 30th for next weekend's Open Wheels 500. Congratulations again, Young. And I'll let you get to rest and speak again soon.
Yeah, see you in the next week in the race.
All right. That's Young O, everybody. We're going to move him out of the lounge at this point and bring in another driver. And he's a newcomer to the Open Wheels 500. He has made it. He is in after a quite anxious and breathtaking last few moments here on Bump Day. It's Oliver Silva, driver of the number 5 machine for Three Crowns Racing. Oliver, congratulations. You've made it into the Open Wheels 500 right there on the bubble, but you are in, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tanner. It was a really long day. 12 hours waiting to see what happened if I had to run or not, and until the last second, I was sitting there.
Just talk about your first run, and really in the end, you only made one attempt throughout the weekend. But you got that run in early, and that allowed you to sit back and watch things unfold throughout the day. First, talk to us about your qualifications attempt and how that went. Did you feel like you got everything out of the car that you could? And then talk about what it was like to sit around and watch your name slowly creep to the edge of the cliff, but not quite fall over.
Yeah, well, the qualification run wasn't that good. Like, especially the third lap was really bad. I don't know why. Like, when I was in the car and doing the laps, it felt good. Everything felt good. And when I finished, I say, okay, it was good. But then I checked the times, and it was like a bit off of what I was expecting. And then I start like counting who that are left can beat me, and then I say, oh, it will be really on the limit.
Right now, talking to Oliver Silva. Oliver, talk about your experience. This is your first time making the field at the Open Wheels 500. What's this week been like leading into now bump day qualifications? And what are you excited about the most as we look ahead to race day in just 1 week's time?
Well, last year was also I was trying to qualify, and I also went until the third try. So it was not really the bump hour because I didn't have the pace to be there. So I was expecting this year to be in the field, and it has been amazing. The bump, the last hour was really exciting, like waiting to see what the others could do. Especially Stoffel, yeah, uh, we knew he could beat us, and that I will be in last position in the bubble. And then I was waiting to see what the others could do. The number 50 was really close to do it, and then it was just a matter of time to see if someone could improve it. But it was really exciting.
Right now, talking with Oliver Silva, driver of the number 5 machine. He is in the field. You will start 27th. Oliver, what really are your expectations or plans as we now shift our focus to the race itself? That's 1 week from today. Really, what are your thoughts as we head into race week? What will your preparation be like?
Well, we need to prepare the cars for running traffic. I will start with 26 cars in front of me, so we need a consistent car that can be driven easily in the traffic and see how the race goes and what can we achieve. But the idea is to get the max out of it. It's our first race in the field, and yeah, we want to try our best.
All right, Oliver, before we let you go, are there any sponsors, any individuals on your team, anyone else that you would like to make mention of that helped get you to this point, get you over the edge, and put you into the 2020 Open Wheels field?
Yeah, sure. Like first, I want to thank my team, Three Crowns Racing, especially Jesper Orman, who has devoted a lot of time and energy in this year's preparation. And if we are here qualified, it's thanks to him especially. And the other guys from the team has also supported us in different ways. And secondly, I want to thank our 2 sponsors for each car. For Jesper's cars, we have Indiepoden, that is a podcast in the Swedish media, and Bobsy iRacing Paints, that is the guy that makes the paint for our cars. So recommended, especially the paints, because if you don't understand Swedish, it's hard to recommend the podcast.
Well, that's Oliver Silva. Fantastic job this year. Congratulations on making your first Open Wheels 500. We look forward to seeing you in the race 1 week from today.
Thanks to you, Tanner. It's an amazing event. So we're happy to be here, and we will be here as soon as the event goes.
All right, that's Oliver Silva, everybody, driver of the number 5 machine for Three Crowns Racing. He'll roll off 27th 1 week from today. Well, we're going to move Oliver out of the room right now. Don't see any other individuals at the moment. Who are around for an interview. So at this time, it's been a long couple days, probably going to cut things at this point. But before we leave, we will give you a quick rundown of the qualifications order at this time. We'll get that up on our screen for you in just a second. And there you have it on the right, the left-hand side of your screen. Loading now is the starting lineup for the Open Wheels 500. In the front row, you'll have Michele Costantini, Wilson Neto, and Christopher Demerit, determined yesterday. In row 2, it'll be Christian Schallner, Brendan Lichtenberg, and Hugo Olsen. Row 3 will have Matt Pavelski, Adam Blocker, and Joshua Chin. Row 4 will have Jason Brophy, Liam Quinn, and Jesper Orman. Row 5, Chad Simpson, Adam Crane, and Andrew Wood. In row 6, Marco Brazil, Matt Hollabaugh, and AJ Burton. Row 7, Andreas Eek, Andrew Cancilla, and Chris Cahoe. Row 8, Henry Bennett, Niall McBride, and Tim Doyle. Row 9 will feature Simon Bryant, Dakota DiCienzo, and Oliver Silva. That rounds out all the drivers that stood on their times from day 1. Now moving on to row 10. This counts now drivers who qualified on day 2. Austin Espity, fastest on day 2, followed by Chris Stofer and Young O. Logan Simmons, Dylan Freckleton, and Daniel Johnson. Those 3 will round out the final row. I'd like to also make quick mention of our 3 alternates for this year's race. That'll be Randy Cheneth. He qualified 34th, followed by Rob Powers in 35th, and Brian Barney in 36th. They will be the 3 alternates in case any drivers in our current field of 33 are unable to make it. The next man up would be Randy Cheneth, followed by Rob Powers and Brian Barney. They'll be allowed to practice all through the week with all drivers who made the Open Wheels 500 field, and they'll be on deck next Sunday in case anybody is unable to make it, and they may step in. Well, really, thank everyone so much for what was a very memorable 2 days. Yesterday was jam-packed with 90 qualifications runs throughout the day. In the end, we ended up with 124 runs. Just a spectacular job by all the drivers for really putting the effort forward to understand the rule book, work within the procedures, so everything went off smoothly. We got drivers on and off the track quickly, a lot of runs in, a lot of opportunities for guys to go out and put times down. And in the end, very happy with the way all drivers conducted themselves, both in victory, quote-unquote, making the field, and in defeat for those who missed the field. It's great to see the sporting camaraderie and the support from the IndyCar community as a whole for this event. Really, I couldn't say enough, and thank you everybody who's supported us to this point. I'd like to also give special thanks to our partners. First and foremost, Mitchell Transmissions for going ahead and once again serving as our presenting sponsor for the Open Wheels 500-mile race. I'd like to also thank the Majors Series and Majors Garage. Thank you to Michael Lett for supporting all broadcasts of the Open Wheels 500 and also the Majors Garage, the official setup shop of the Open Wheels 500. I'd like to also thank Pit Lane Parley. What a sponsor. A great partner throughout qualifications weekend. They're also the sponsor of the Pit Lane Parley Pole Award. And finally, last but not least, thank you to Race Spot TV. They provided, again, excellent final hour coverage of today's final bump day qualifications runs. And we had it all live. Excellent job by Arjuna Kankapati and all the iRacing IndyCar community members that jumped on and spoke on that program just a little while ago. One final thanks to Faye Costantine and ABC Circle Music for allowing the use of the IndyCar on ABC theme. We appreciate that. And we appreciate all of you who have watched over the last few days, really since 1 week ago today, Sunday opening day. We've been building to this moment, and now we've got 1 week to go until the race. We're halfway, and now the fun really begins. In just 7 days' time, we'll be back for the 2020 Open Wheels 500-mile race. For everybody at Open Wheels TV, we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. We'll be back on the track, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Open Wheels TV. We'll follow up some of the qualifications drama and talk about it a little bit on Tuesday. Practice begins at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Open Wheels TV, followed by another airing of Today at the 500. That'll be live on Open Wheels TV, again at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. For everybody at Open Wheels Motorsports Sanctioning, I'm Tanner Watkins. Thank you so much. Signing off. We will see you on Tuesday.